Hi, this is Frank from Alexandria Accountability. I wanted to take a moment to discuss the objectives and tactics of these videos. Alexandria Accountability is aware of the unprofessional culture in law enforcement, and we will provide video evidence. Our objective is to improve professionalism within Alexandria Police Department to a reasonable standard. We use tactics that focus on deliberate acts of unprofessionalism by officers and file complaints to document their intentional behavior. If we can't trust our law enforcement officers to remain within the limits of their authority during benign situations like parking, why are we surprised when they place their knees on our necks during high stress situations? Although APD is reluctant to admit it, these tactics are working. We started this investigation 8 months ago in January of 2024, and it has expanded from illegal parking to misuse of trespassing law and a completely non-transparent and non-verifiable complaint process within the Alexandria Police Department.
How you doing? How you doing?
All right, how are you?
Pretty good. Just wanted to say hi. Be safe.
Take care.
'21, '23. What do you say, man?
Hey, how you doing, Frank?
Hey, not trying to give you a hard time. One of the things I'm pushing towards professionalism, you have all the authority to park legally, like past the sign. I've seen other officers start to put their outside indicator lights on their bar. Is that reasonable?
For the outside indicator lights on the
Just
car.
whenever you guys are parked illegally,
Yeah.
to activate your lights. For
Well,
citizen
it's
safety.
just sometimes it depends on circumstances. Circumstances are different.
But well, in this circumstance, would it be reasonable to put on your lights for citizens that you're illegally parked?
No, not right now. And one of my main goals is showing a presence up here. And I park in certain places, and sometimes you have to park in certain places, certain angles, certain distances, so you can see the.
Sure.
And sometimes it's not going to be in the perfect parking space.
I understand that.
It's just different.
I understand that. All I'm asking is when you're not in a legal parking spot, to activate your lights. You just said you were here for a presence.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We come around video, like I'm in the police, I keep coming out, I do a video and all. I know shit happen out here. I don't have nothing to do with it. This is one I'm talking about. In front of my head. Okay. And she woke me up and I took my medicine out. They keep video. Okay, you video. That's your fault.
Yeah.
But leave me alone. When my aide came in and said, he said, y'all was on the investigation. The police law.
I recorded all of it, so keep going.
See what I'm saying?
Okay.
He ain't got no right to do that, man.
Now, in public, people can record.
Okay, I understand.
But
But why you messing with me?
Sir.
But sometimes,
I'll answer that if you want.
sometimes when people are out here recording, sometimes they don't respect people's privacy and be courteous. Sometimes they
Hold
do.
on, we were
Sometimes
sitting
they
in
do
the
that.
back yesterday, me
In
and
the
my
back?
aide. Yeah, sitting back. We can't do that with that dog. And look, and so the chief told me, she said, you ain't got no right to do that.
Well, yeah, because actually,
I'm sitting on my
That's-
butt. Me and my aide, my nurse.
oh, you on the back?
No, I live right here.
No, you said y'all were on the
We
back.
was on the back. It came through here, and then Drew was walking through here. Drew cussed him out. I did like I said, man. You know, video. Yeah. So
Sir, if you want to have a cordial conversation, I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. I got no ill will towards
why
you.
messing with me?
Sir, I'm not messing with you. I film the police. I'm just looking for accountability. Okay, so I'll explain to you why. I'll explain to you if you want to hear why I engaged you. Sir, I asked you if it was okay to be on the property because they have no trespassing signs posted. I was trying to be respectful to you.
I told you, I said, yes, you can.
Exactly. Hey, I filmed the police. Is it all right to be here to film them? I filmed the police. Is it all right to be here to film them?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. You know the trespass signs on the side of the
We're going to address those, but it is public property.
No, exactly.
No, a citizen has a right to walk through there on a public sidewalk,
I didn't say you had no right.
Alexandria Redevelopment and Housing Authority.
which is a public entity.
Oh,
And
right there on the
they-
side.
Yeah, the trespassing sign. They've been up there for decades, and they've been.
We're going to get
enforced
that
for decades.
corrected because
The only way that's really going to get changed is if they decide to change the trespassing laws.
hey, sir, just FYI, I don't have any ill will towards you. I strictly film the police.
For the record, all Americans should respect and follow private property laws to the letter, period. But we're not talking about private property, we're talking about public property. As Sergeant King is attempting to do here, law enforcement often attempt to reclassify public property into private property. This is the same property in question, and as you can see, this property has a high police presence. Alexandria Accountability has a right to move freely and document without fear of being unlawfully arrested. Pictured also are the various no trespassing, no loitering, and private property signs posted throughout the public property. Alexandria Accountability reached out to Alexandria Police Department to prevent any trespassing misunderstandings. Captain Ballantyne responds in a deliberately vague manner that does not address a legitimate concern. Captain Ballantyne's deliberately obtuse response exhibits low professional integrity, and this type of poor leadership places patrol officers in untenable situations.
Hey, I'm allowed to walk in this property, right, on the public streets and sidewalks?
Not a problem to me.
I mean, they have no trespassing signs posted.
Yeah, I mean,
But
are
it's
you walking on the inside, Frank?
the public alley.
No, this is-
See the no trespassing?
Okay.
But I'm allowed to walk in this public alley, right?
I mean, if you want to walk through there, by all means, go ahead.
Well, I don't want to get arrested.
I'm not going to arrest you.
I appreciate it. But there's also a sidewalk that cuts all the way through. I'm okay to go through that too, right?
You can walk anywhere you want.
I'm just trying to be safe. You know how some officers like accelerate trespassing charges,
I can reassure you, I
because
will
when
not
they're
be one of
personally
those
upset?
officers.
Was that?
I said I will not be one of those officers.
I'm not trying to put you in a hot spot. I just want to make sure I don't get charged.
No,
Thank
you're
you.
good. I'm not going to charge you.
Thank you, brother.
Yes.
Be good.
Alexandria Accountability makes a second attempt to resolve this issue. Captain Ballantyne's response, again, claims that ARHA is a private property and that ARHA has provided barment authority to Alexandria Police Department for criminal or antisocial activities. Alexandria Police may take action whenever they witness criminal activities, whether they occur on public or private property. The likely reason Captain Ballantyne pairs criminal and antisocial activities in his response is because criminal activity is actionable, meaning they may exercise dominion over you, while antisocial activity, absent a crime, is not actionable by law enforcement. This type of deliberately obtuse response by senior leadership demonstrates the lengths that law enforcement will go to preserve their unprofessional culture.
Let's finish up, Officer Ford. We can finish up our conversation.
Sorry.
No problem. No problem. In this instance, you're illegally parked. What's the problem with activating your lights? Just for safety.
Right, I don't really need to. If it's a reason that I need to activate them, then I'll activate them. Right now, there's no reason
Okay.
for me to activate them.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to file a formal complaint if you don't activate your lights, because I've already reached out to your leadership,
Okay.
and you don't have the authority to park here.
If I have a legitimate reason and the safety, hey man, how you doing? Good seeing you, man. If I have a reason for safety to turn them on, then I'll turn them on.
The reason for safety is you're in a no parking area.
And I'm out here showing the presence in this area, because as you're aware,
You're here to show a presence, right? Why would you not put your lights on?
right now.
Because it's about ego. It's about ego. You're mad that I'm telling you to put your lights
No.
on.
If it was at night, if it was dusk, it was dark, then I would. But we're in the middle of the day.
Okay. So you're refusing to put your lights on right now?
Well,
I'm asking you to. I have no authority to tell you. I'm asking you. You're illegally parked.
Sir,
You can put your.
I have no reason to turn them off.
Okay.
I pulled
I'm
up
telling you,
here.
I don't want to file a complaint, but I'm going to file a complaint if you don't put your lights on for safety.
That is your choice.
Okay.
Safety, I'm pulled over. You saw me get out. What did I get out to do? You saw me get out. Get my jacket.
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay.
I can do that.
Who said you couldn't?
Okay, so that's why I pulled off. I pulled over here. I had to get my jacket because it's a little chilly.
Oh, you're just standing. You're not parking. You're just standing.
Yeah.
Okay. Is your car running? We'll see. You're standing. See, first you're here for a presence, but now you're just
Wait a minute.
you're
Don't
operating
miss
without
words.
integrity right now.
Don't miss words, and please don't question my integrity because you don't really know me.
I know
You
enough.
realize-
I'm seeing what I need to see for your integrity evaluation.
You realize we have equipment in here that needs to continue to run. So
You're allowed to keep your car running.
okay.
Nobody said that. You were claiming that you were standing.
Do me a favor. Please don't question my integrity. Don't do that.
You don't have the authority to park illegally without
Okay.
your lights activated, and you're choosing to do that even though I'm notifying you.
I
That
pulled
puts your
over.
integrity in question.
I pulled over so I can get my jacket
Okay.
out, as you see.
Well, you're free to go.
Well, I'll go as soon as I can. Understand this. I know how this works.
You're not being professional.
You
Are you
don't.
giving him a hard time for parking here?
He's illegally parked.
So I live right here,
Sure,
and we've asked that the police park here because there's been gun shootings.
sure,
So it's protecting our community.
sure.
So we don't have a problem with him parking
Okay.
here.
I live in this community as well. I feel the same way. I have no problem with them having a presence. The problem is they're illegally parking. And they're not activating lights. They don't have the authority to do that. I've already reached out to their leadership. You're fine to be here. You have all the latitude you need to park here. Just do it within your, because you're being unprofessional.
No, you do this. I haven't cursed
All right.
at you.
Thanks, brother. Hey,
I haven't.
no ill will.
I have not used any foul language. I haven't raised my voice at you. I have not done anything derogatory.
I know.
I have not said anything wrong.
And you also haven't turned your lights on.
Okay. I'm saying
That's the problem. You haven't turned your lights on.
Okay.
Okay.
If it's a safety need and I need to turn my lights on, guess what I'm going to do? I'll turn them on.
But you don't want to do it in this instance.
I don't need to.
Okay. We'll see about that. You'll have a complaint in this afternoon.
That's fine.
Have a good one, Ford.
That's fine. Well, not the name.
Is it Ford?
It's Sergeant Ford.
Oh, sorry about no disrespect. Hey, Sergeant Ford, what's your badge number?
1640.
Thank you.
And make sure you tell them that I told you I was sitting here trying to get my jacket out the car. Make sure you tell them that.
You told me you were here for a presence first.
Both. I'm here for everything, but
Oh,
I
okay.
decided to get my jacket out because it's a little chilly out. I told you that.
Okay.
So
You want to tell me why you don't want to put your lights on?
I already explained that.
Oh,
Because you got it on your camera, I got it on my camera.
okay. Great.
As promised, Alexandria Accountability submitted a complaint against Sergeant Ford. Captain Valentine responds and acknowledges that Alexandria Police Department policy allows for violations to be disclosed and by which officers. After several attempts, Alexandria Accountability offers a final warning, requesting that Captain Valentine follow his own department policy. Captain Valentine fails to provide the releasable information resulting from my complaint about his subordinate, Sergeant Ford. Perhaps this is why Sergeant Ford was so unconcerned about receiving a complaint himself.
Car 2123. Legally parked. Appreciate that. Just wanted to say hi. I appreciate you legally parking. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Let's take a moment to discuss the rules for law enforcement regarding parking. The relevant legislation is pictured for your reference. As an example, we will use perhaps the most prolific abuser of illegal parking serving within Alexandria Police Department. Meet Officer Job.
No, it's just I've never been here.
Sir,
Yeah. Why don't you activate your lights when you're illegally parked?
I'm not illegally parked. There's no sign says I can't park here. This
Absolute-
is the one legal spot in Old Town that I can park. I park here when I'm off duty. Never gotten a ticket here. It's a legal parking space.
You might be right.
you today?
You might be right.
I think I got you on that one.
Well, I don't know if you got me, but I'm gonna do some research.
It's a legal parking space. They used to leave. They left one over on King Street way back in the day, and they left one here. I've asked them about it. It's a legal parking
If you are right, next time I see you, I will apologize.
You don't have to apologize.
Well, I will because I do this for professionalism, but I don't do this to harass you. So if you're legally parked,
I look for this spot to be open because I know it's the only legal parking spot,
but
and I do it because I get where you're coming from.
thank you.
And I'm trying to respect your wishes and also do what I have to do my. I'm stopped here because this is the most populous part of Old Town.
Sure.
And people come up and ask me for help all
Sure.
the time. So when I'm not on a call, and I was just going through some emails
Sure.
at work. So I appreciate that you're trying to keep us professional, but we're not superhuman either.
I agree.
And I think you kind of want us to be.
No.
And that's kind of unfair sometimes.
No.
And I wouldn't come to you and you can record me all day long. That's your right.
Sure. I'm going to until we change the culture.
Okay. Well, what's the culture that I'm doing wrong that you always seem to seek me out?
Well, you illegally park. You like to loiter in high visibility. Let me finish.
I loiter in high visibility areas. Yeah,
You
absolutely.
do. So, but there's no policy. There's no APD policy that allows you to illegally park without your lights activated because you're in a high visibility area. I've FOIA'd this from your superiors.
Okay.
There is no policy.
I hear you. But
And
I'm not illegally parked now. So
You may be right.
have a good day.
Okay, if you want to end the conversation, we will.
Do you want to keep talking?
Well, I was just gonna explain my idea of why I push professionalism, because you have plenty of resources to park legally when you want to, and
Not in this area.
well, if you're on a call, you have all the resources you need to park where you need. I'm talking about when you're not on a call, when you don't have a.
You realize when I leave my car and I don't leave it running, the lights don't continue going. So, and I don't want to leave it running because I got a shotgun in here. If someone broke in, they could steal the car and figure out how to get the shotgun in here. So you got us in the catch-22.
No, I hear your concern. So you're saying if you leave the lights on, what happens?
The car has to be running for the lights to be on.
Okay.
Okay. If I park somewhere to run a call or do something in an area that is a spot out of the way, we don't write delivery vehicles that park illegally because there's just not a lot of parking.
You guys just passed a administrative ability for the city to create loading zones.
There are some loading zones, but we also try and give some leeway to them. So and so when I park and I'm doing something and I have to leave my car for a few minutes, and I'm not going to leave it running.
Okay, your superiors say otherwise. They say you're supposed to have your lights activated if you don't have
I understand that.
lawfully
What I'm
parked.
saying is there's a technical glitch that says I can't leave the lights running when the car is not running.
And that's what I need.
It's not a I can't because I don't want to. It's because physically the car will the lights will not run.
And I appreciate that feedback, and I'm going to take that to your superiors because they shouldn't put you in a position where there's a glitch that's preventing you from doing the job the way they say you should do it versus the way that you need to do it. Sure. Look, I'm not a hater, but I am pretty firm in the way I approach officers, and I give what I get. They respond with professionalism. I respond with politeness, but I am direct, and I ask,
Well, I hope you realize I'm not parked illegally today.
Well, I'm going to find out. And my name's Frank.
I mean, show me a sign. I know what your name is. Show me a sign where it says I can't park here legally, or anyone else, not just me.
Sure.
Anybody. Show me a sign that I could enforce.
Sure. I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me. What's your name again?
Kevin Joe.
Jones? Officer Jones?
It's Kevin Joe.
Job. I'm hearing impaired. That's why I'm asking. I wear hearing aids. I don't know if you see this.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Kevin Job.
I know your name, Mr. Frank.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm going to keep it professional, Officer Job. I appreciate your time.
And
Have a great day.
Professional with you, I think.
Yep, absolutely. Have a good day. 2124-226-936 Lima. Car 2124, parked in a loading zone, no lights activated. This officer repeatedly parks down here. (2124) You're gonna illegally park. Just put your lights on, man.
I'm not going to turn my lights on, and I'm legally parked as a police officer here. If I'm in
You're in a no parking zone.
Okay, Mr. Fairmont, I'm not going to argue with you.
Okay.
You can make a complaint.
I'll file a complaint.
Officer Joe, badge number is 1886. Have a good day. It's Officer Joe, badge number 1886. Have a good day.
Thank you, officer.
After months of attempting to gain compliance, Alexandria Accountability files a complaint against Officer Job. Lieutenant Lyon responds with a detailed parking justification that relies on a generous interpretation of the law that favors law enforcement.
Regardless of who is correct in their interpretation, the argument is irrelevant if the police vehicle is not being operated under emergency conditions. Do you think Officer Job is operating under emergency conditions? Alexandria Accountability has previously confirmed with Captain Wimple, Captain Ballantyne, and with Sergeant King that Alexandria Police Department can inform the public of policy violations and by which officers. Of the 3 officers mentioned, one cries out for special attention. Sergeant King works for the Office of Professional Responsibility, which is referred to as Internal Affairs by many. We'll spare you the full email chain, but provide the final email from both parties to demonstrate how unprofessional Sergeant King's behavior has been. His prose is laced with innuendo, and he offers punitive scheduling when we attempt to resolve the situation. A supervisor who works for the Office of Professional Responsibility and engages in this type of deliberate unprofessionalism needs to be identified. Alexandria Accountability submitted an open records request for Sergeant King's photo, but was denied, citing in part that Sergeant King was eligible for undercover work. Undercover officers are some of the finest, and they certainly don't need the likes of Sergeant King in their ranks. Please submit a photo of Sergeant King so that we can identify him. Interim Chief of Police Pedroso sends Alexandria Accountability a letter at the conclusion of the investigation. There is no mention if the complaint was sustained or not, if any policy violations occurred, or by which officers. Alexandria Accountability files a complaint against Chief Pedroso for violating his own policy. We made sure that the mayor and all city council members were notified as well. Only 2 city council members responded to a serious and verifiable concern about police misconduct. Sometimes information is easier to understand when it's organized in the proper format. Councilwoman Gaskins directs Miss Wells to assist Alexandria Accountability. Nearly 3 months go by and a follow-up email is required to get Miss Wells to follow through. Deputy City Manager Lambert responds and seems completely unaware of the written verification that was provided from multiple supervisors within Alexandria Police Department. Mr. Lambert's poor investigative skills are not limited to this instance, and he will be a prominent component of our next investigation. Over 3 months pass without corrective action being taken. Alexandria Accountability files a second complaint against Chief Pedroso for violating its own policy. Seeking an update, we follow up with Council Members Chapman, Councilmember Gaskins, the 311 Complaint Center, and Megan Roberts, Assistant City Attorney. None of the parties contacted provide a response or a reasonable resolution.